The Twilight Registry. Second-person account. Submitted via voice memo, transcribed by registry staff. The voice belongs to a person who asked to remain unnamed. We have honored that request. You pull over because you are too tired to drive. This is the responsible thing. You know it is the responsible thing. You have said this to yourself many times in your life. If you're too tired, pull over. Your mother said it. Every defensive driving course you ever took said it. The sign on the highway said it. A yellow diamond, black letters. DROWSY drivers exit here. You don't exit. You just pull to the shoulder. The gravel under your tires sounds like something being crushed slowly. You put it in park. You set your phone alarm for 20 minutes. You close your eyes. You are on State Route 9, somewhere between Collinsville and the junction, in a part of the state where the road runs straight through agricultural nothing for about 18 miles. Flat, fenced, fields on both sides. You have driven this stretch 100 times. There is nothing on it. There is no reason it would ever surprise you. You wake up to silence. Not the silence of the shoulder of a highway, not the muffled roar of passing cars, not the tick of the cooling engine. True silence. The kind that feels like the world has been turned down. You open your eyes. The road in front of you is gone. Not blocked, not flooded. Gone. Where State Route 9 should continue. Gray asphalt, painted center line, gravel shoulder. There is a field. Flat, pale yellow. The kind of grass that has gone dry in late summer. It starts at the hood of your car and extends as far as the light lets you see. You turn and look behind you. The road is still there behind you. You can see it receding. The asphalt, the shoulder, the fence line, all of it intact and real and going back the way you came for as far as you can see. But forward, only field. Your phone alarm has not gone off. You check it. The alarm is set, active, and scheduled for 11:42 p.m. The current time displayed is 11:14 p.m. You have been asleep for 3 minutes. You get out of the car. You are not sure why you get out of the car. Later, trying to reconstruct this, you will decide that you got out because you thought it might be a trick of the light. That if you stood outside and looked, the road would reappear. Because roads don't just stop. You stand on the gravel shoulder. The air is dry and still, and smells like nothing at all. Which is wrong, because fields always smell like something. Dust, pollen, turned soil, manure, distance. This field smells like none of those things. It smells like the air in an empty room that has been closed for a long time. You look to the left. The fence line continues. You look to the right. The fence line continues. At the far edge of the field, far enough that you can't make out the details, close enough that you can see it clearly, something is standing. It is the shape of a person. It is standing very still, facing you. You stand there for a moment. You are trying to determine if it is a person. It is the right height. It has the right basic proportions. But it is standing in a way that people don't usually stand. Slightly too still, slightly too upright. The way a person would stand if they had never learned the small, habitual movements that bodies make when they're not thinking about it. Your phone buzzes. You look down at it. It is a reminder. Not the alarm, a calendar reminder for something scheduled 3 weeks from now. When you look back up, the thing at the edge of the field is closer. You did not see it move, but it is closer. Perhaps by 30 feet. Perhaps more. You get back in your car. You do not start the car immediately. You sit with your hands on the wheel and your foot on the brake, and you watch the thing at the edge of the field. It is closer again. You do not see it move. You look at your hands. You look back up. It is closer. It is doing this in the gaps between your attention. It is learning, or it already knows, that you can't watch everything at once. You start the car. The engine turns. You breathe. You are going to reverse, back down the road the way you came, until you reach the junction, until you reach something you recognize. You check the rearview mirror. Behind you, the road is gone too. You are sitting in a car on a shoulder of gravel in the middle of a field that now extends in every direction. The fence lines are still there, but the road is not. It is just field in every direction, flat and pale and silent. The thing is much closer now. It is close enough that you can see what it isn't. It isn't wearing clothes exactly. It is wearing the shape of clothes, the right angles of a collar, the suggestion of sleeves. But when you look directly at it, the details slide away, like trying to read in a dream. Its face is the right shape for a face. You cannot see the features. Your phone screen lights up. A notification. The weather app. It says clear conditions. Visibility. Unlimited. You press the horn. The sound it makes is wrong. Not loud, not sharp. A low, long tone, like the sound of something very far away. It doesn't echo. It doesn't dissipate. It just stops. The way a recording stops when you hit pause. The thing stops moving. For a moment, nothing happens. Then it tilts its head, very slowly, the way a dog tilts its head when it's hearing something it recognizes. You hear your name, not from outside, not from the thing. You hear it the way you hear thoughts, from nowhere, from everywhere, from the part of your skull just behind your eyes. Your name in a voice that is very close to your own, except that it asks your name the way you'd ask the name of a stranger, as if it doesn't already know, as if it is asking to be polite. You put the car in reverse and press the accelerator. The gravel spits. The car moves backward. The thing in the field does not move, but you have the impression, not a sound, not a sight, but an impression, the way you sometimes know a room behind you has changed, that it is watching you recede with the patience of something that has never needed to hurry. You drive backward for what your phone's clock tells you is 4 minutes. Then, the road is there again, behind you, and the field is there, in front, and the sun is doing what it was doing before, going down behind the western tree line, and State Route 9 is continuing forward past your car like it has always been there. You put the car in drive. You drive forward. You cross the spot where the road had ended. There is nothing. No seam, no mark. The asphalt is continuous and unremarkable. You look in the rearview mirror. The shoulder behind you is empty. You drive to the junction. You stop at a gas station. You sit in your car for 20 minutes in the lit-up parking lot with the engine running. And you watch the other cars come and go. And you listen to the sounds of the road, the passing trucks, the bell on the gas station door, someone's music from an open window. Normal sounds. The world doing its normal volume. You check your phone. The 20-minute alarm never went off. The phone shows no missed alarm. It is as if you never said it. You submitted this account to the Twilight Registry the following week. You included one detail you had not mentioned in the voice memo. You wrote it in a note at the bottom. When I heard my name, I almost answered. I don't know what stopped me, but I think if I had answered, if I had said, yes, that's me, I'm here, I don't think I would have been able to put the car in reverse after that. I think it would have had what it needed to keep me there. The Twilight Registry. Second person account. Route 9 displacement incident. Status. Unresolved. We have received 3 additional accounts from the State Route 9 corridor, submitted independently over the past 14 months. None of the submitters know each other. All 3 mention a figure at the edge of a field. All 3 mention hearing their own name from somewhere behind their eyes. None of them answered. If you have traveled State Route 9 between Collinsville and the junction and experienced a navigational anomaly, a gap in time, or a presence in an adjacent field, the registry is listening. We recommend keeping the engine running